Hello and welcome to Bleeding Tree Gaming. My name's Amy, aka Warpfiend, and today I am joined by...
I'm Luke, aka Sir Mime, but apparently I might just be a voice from the ether today.
Yes, a mysterious voice from the ether. Luke's having connection problems at the minute. I hope you can ignore that while we get on with these lovely reveals. So,
yes.
As you can see here, Skaven victory in the Battle of Hellcrown. I think no one was in any doubt that Skaven deserved to win, and it looked very much like they were going to win leading up to it in the updates they gave us.
I think everyone was just clawing for more Skaven reveals, I think.
Yeah, even people like me have just started collecting Stormcast, really want to see the Skavens, so let's dive into it, shall we? First of all, the absolute legend, Vizix Scour.
Glorious.
So all the rumours about a new named Vermin Lord were true, and what a model this is. Assumedly it's some kind of it's got the priest keyword, and it's got prayers that it can use. It's just absolutely crazy. I love how they've kind of iterated on the basic Vermin Lord horns and that, and just made something so unique.
Also, Screech looking very envious of this model right now.
I know. He does kind of put the older generation of them to shame, even though that was considered right at the start of end times, when they stepped up their plastic production so much to make some of the first really good quality modern kits. But that's right at the other end of it, so they've had a lot of time to get better and improve, and oh my god, yes. Fantastic.
Glorious. And I think with Skaven Index at the minute, there isn't too many priests in the army, so having a really nice centerpiece priest model will be very much appreciated, I think.
Exactly, yeah, and I love this little rat there that's perched on the armor.
Holding a little bit of warpstone.
It's warpstone. And next we have, well, it's not Queek Headtaker, but it's fairly much like a new Queek Headtaker. It's the same kind of hero, like a Storm Vermin hero, basically.
So this was our silhouetted model, wasn't it?
Yes, we were talking about this just the other day. Yeah, he's really cool. He's got his two little kind of rat men that are just kind of skulking under his cloak there.
They know what side their bread's buttered, and they know they're going to get more protection being nearer to him, I think.
Yes, yeah. And this sword...
or he'll have more protection throwing them at the enemy.
Yeah. He's got this sword that's got the spirit of a Vermin Lord trapped inside it, and they were saying apparently he'll turn to the blade for guidance and stuff and help in situations. So he'll just
it takes years off its sentence apparently for every time he needs to use it in battle. It's so very chaotic.
Yes. I love that.
This guy's essentially the Skaven equivalent of Fulgrim now.
Yes, very much so. It's the lair blade thing. That's a lovely model. It's absolutely beautiful. The paint job they've done on it's really, really stunning. I love, there's so many little details, all the little, checks and that. Not checks. Is that dags? I know they say checks and dags. I don't really know what that is. But yeah, it's all the little markings on the armor. The sword's really well done as well. Yeah,
so many lovely scenic bases for the new Skaven as well. It's
oh yeah, definitely, and they're not all just sewers, which is cool. It's nice seeing something different for them. Next up,
Master Molder,
which is obviously a role in the army that's... What was the current model now? I should have brought this up really, but
it's quite a
really old one, isn't it?
Metal
yeah.
model. for.
And this one is just like, yeah, it really goes for that kind of mad scientist archetype here.
He's got like a whole little like rat embryo thing like growing out from the side.
Yes, yeah. There's a fair amount going on this model, but I don't think it's too much. I think it'll be not the hardest model ever to paint.
Oh, so I've got a few rat ogres already, and I've been dying to get some hell pits. So I'm kind of glad in a way I've held off getting a master molder with this guy like coming on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And definitely getting that brood terror when that's available. It's
Oh, now I'm seeing here as I scroll down, yes, they have actually updated the website because these stun vermin pictures weren't here earlier. Yeah. Let's have a close look at them because they are really nice and they have really gone all out with these now.
These compared to like the new clan rats, like they are kind of like head and shoulders bigger than clan rats. Like they just look a lot chunkier and sturdier than clan rats do.
People have been saying they're possibly on a larger base size as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you've got all your polearm units. I love the armor, the way they've done it. Yeah, obviously bringing back kind of classic vibes with that. Here's the rest of them. Mm-hmm. Loads of character. There's no indication if there'll be different weapons. I didn't hear. Presumably they all have some kind of spear, like halberd.
Yeah, they do all seem to have like some kind of halberd, don't
they? Yeah, yeah. Next up, then we had the Arch Warlock, and
that's it. Another classic kind of like unnamed character that had a very long-serving model that needed updating, really. But
yep. There is so many models in the Skaven line that really needed this glow up, and it's nice to see they've got a kind of good broad swathe of those covered. This is cool. It's a little bit busy for me. It took me a while to work out what was going on in this thing, but that does kind of add to the Skaven thing if you've got the patience to. I mean, considering how easy most of the models in this army are to paint, I think one of them where you have to take a little bit more time, like going through all these wires and warpstone bits and different metal textures and that.
I know for a fact that like stuff like this is just going to keep on springing up on me as I'm like thinking I'm getting closer to finishing. Even just like the Warlock Engineer that I've just done, it was kind of like I think I got really close to the end of him and then just suddenly realized there was like a whole like warpstone thing in there that I hadn't seen before. And
yeah. Well, I like it. It's a cool redesign, even if it could be a bit tough to paint. Now this is kind of like the middle ground I really like. It's not as over the top as that one. We did actually see this one, I believe.
Yes, yeah, he got sent out in a sprue by mistake to someone.
Yes,
a long time ago.
But no, oh god, this is just a cool model. Like the Skaven himself isn't that embellished or anything, just like basic armor and rags, and then he's just got a simple but cool looking machine.
Yeah, he's having real good fun with his new toy that he's just come up with.
yeah I really love that model. It may not be the flashiest of the heroes we've seen, but yeah, it's really cool. Next up, another thing that was just dying for a new kit. It's the Globadiers.
I can't wait. I've always fancied having some of these guys.
Honestly, no one wanted to buy the ones that were on the website. It's just like, oh God, a kit, if ever it needed replacement. Finally, new Globadiers, and they're beautiful. They're really nice. Again, I don't think they're too complicated or anything.
Yeah, there's details, but not like everywhere you look details. You can quite happily get through that quite simply, I think.
Oh yeah. They'll take probably pretty well to contrast paints on a lot of that stuff, definitely. I love the kind of paint effect of all these kind of crackling globes they've got there. That's really well done.
I like that. I love that throwing motion of the presumably
Yes,
the
yeah.
champion one at the front. It's
He's just kind of tossing it forward, like just kind of throwing a grenade into a bunker or something. And that one there seems to be like just kind of scrying from it. And then the top left one's just very protectively holding it like, mine.
He's that proud of his invention that he's kind of forgetting he has to throw it at the enemy.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, bless him.
Well, next up we have the 3 different weapons teams. Now they're called the Warp Spark Weapon Battery. We did see 9 of them up there, so there's 9 of 3 different variations, 3 times each.
Because again, like these are ones that have only just kind of updated to appear on this community page as well. So I hadn't actually had a chance to have a good look at all these different variant versions of them.
Yeah. So this is the rattling gun at the top.
I love the one with the giant rat at the back of him.
Yeah. Is that still the rattling gun? It's smaller. I don't know what's going on there. Is that a Oh no, because it's handheld. So which one's that then? I really haven't had a chance to look at these yet. Like you said, they haven't been up. Those all seem... Well, that seems a different end to those ones.
God, how many different versions of it? Unless it's like a champion model or something where they've just got like a different gun to like the other 2 guys in there.
It could be, yeah, because if you look at these, like, there's one kind of on the ground, there's one that's handheld.
That one looks
also
really chunky compared to the other.
And he's got a little wheelbarrow he's carrying the stuff in. I haven't caught all these details because I didn't have a chance to look, but these are so cool.
I've literally just seen like the Instagram pictures so far that just kind of show like the one build from a distance.
Yeah. So they've all got their own kind of custom-made weapons, basically, and I guess
amazing.
I guess they're all on kind of different, like the same theme, so they'll have like one weapon profile across the board. But yeah, those are amazing. And like, there's the rat there with Warpstone. Hold on, if I go back to the front one.
Well, I'm assuming these are kind of like a unit of 3 now, as opposed to like what they used to be. Like you just hid them inside your clan rat units. And stuff.
They seem to be quite customizable because if you look at that rat there,
it's basically the same.
It's the same rat, but it has got the Warpstone and the tank on it. Yeah. Okay, maybe they've just built it differently then. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's an amazing kit. I really hope I really want some of that.
That looks awesome. Yeah.
This new warp grinder. Jeepers.
The warp grinder. It's just this massive drill thing drilling into reality here. Like all the crackling warp lightning there. No, I absolutely love that. That's a great one.
Oh, this is so tough because I'm already all the Skaven models I have. I'm struggling to fit into like a 2K list, and this is just like I want everything of it. So.
Yeah. It is very, very tempting. I will say that. We also have some new Doomflayers.
The actual kind of like Doomflayer that's currently available isn't actually too bad, but like these have definitely kind of taken it up a notch, I think.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Doomflayers that are out. I believe they were kind of end times things, were they?
Yeah, I think they're Finecast, the ones that you can currently get.
Right, okay. But no, these are lovely. They were saying like there's all kind of warpstone in between, and you can kind of paint that and then snap the other side of it on. So, lovely bit of inside the model to paint. God damn it.
Oh yes, yeah. One of those ones that's going to like sat partially built for absolutely ages until you actually get round to finishing paint.
So that was
a glorious battle tome.
Yeah, the battle tome there. That's cool. I don't know. I'm not sure how that stacks up to other ones.
I mean, You kind of got like the
Mhm.
old school image of the kind of like Gracie on top of the screaming bell with like rats pouring in around him. Like
Yeah, yeah,
this one's,
it's
I
cool.
don't know, for a chaos swarming army such as Skaven, there's like very little actually going on that image, really.
There's very little Skaven in this image.
Oh, lunch lady Doris. And this is really interesting as well, like this saying about a gamers edition version of the battle tome that comes
Yeah,
with the
so
cards. Like,
that's interesting. Yeah, I might actually be tempted to get some of those for armies. Possibly not Skaven. Depends if they manage to sway me.
there's a few ifs and buts to this though, like because they're saying it's a smaller one. Like with cards, are you basically paying for a book with cards built into it? Are you still able to buy the cards separately if you buy the regular battle tome?
I mean, you've got to imagine that they're going to maximize the opportunities for profit with like every possible combination release, but who knows?
I mean, I
guess
do
we'll find
personally
out.
like the sound of a version of the book that would fit in the backpack because, yeah, I found going to games at the minute now, I just like to put all my tape measures and things into a backpack to carry with me. It's,
That's fair enough, yeah. They also say that the Clawlord on Norbeast, Rat Ogres, Clan Rats, and Rattling Warp Blaster are going to be coming out of the Scaradide box set to get separate releases. They also mentioned Thanquol on Bone Ripper and the Plague Pack, so guess they're going to be reboxing those. Was that was the sorry, was it Warcry one?
Oh, the Underworlds set.
Underworlds one, yeah. I believe that was that.
It's interesting about Thankful and Bone Ripper because, yeah, I've seen that loads of places seem to be out of stock of them at the minute.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of reboxing stuff up and all that.
So, what's your favourite pick of the new models? I think you might have just raised the page onto it already.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I'd put us onto this one at the end because it is just absolutely stunning. Like just the level of cool details that are on here, just the pose, it looks so menacing. I love how like all the extra horns they've given him. Yeah.
I can't wait to see him like side by side with like Screech. Like really?
Yes. Were there any others you particularly liked?
Everything.
Yeah.
Just everything.
Yeah.
No. I gotta say, if I had to pick another thing in there, God, I don't know. I think probably the Warpfire teams now actually just seeing all like the fun customizations.
Oh yeah, fantastic. So we'll finish out on this one then. Thank you very much for watching. We were super excited seeing all those Skaven releases. Guess we've got Stormcast coming up soon.
Oh yes, can't wait to see what the old Golden Boys get.
Yep. And there was some kind of 40k thing at the end. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. It was probably exciting. So if you know what that was, let us know down in the comments. If you're excited about getting a Skaven army, give us a shout as well.
Yes.
We've been Bleeding Tree Gaming. I hope you very much enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.